know how to play. They know how to approach a game wherein you see them and there's like they have weaknesses, they have ins and outs, and players know what they are. And even when you try to try to outplay them, they're gonna be ahead of you. So you can't really imagine what it is like to be in the shoes of Shadow Blaze. I guess the right approach now is either to ban out those heroes or take them away from BINASIC at this point.
Yeah, they might want to consider banning out the Eudora or the X-Borg. The Selena still, at this point, at this level of competition, still the most understandable ban, as well as the lane, just safely taking those away. So X-Borg or Eudora might get banned out here, or as you mentioned, might be first picked even by Shadow Blaze if one of them are just really comfortable with that. Yeah, you're thinking, okay, I'd rather first pick the X-Borg to Eudora, but if it's a comfort pick for any of the members of Shadow Blaze, no might as well. Just bring it out, but they're like, no, we're gonna take out the Eudora.
There it is. Maybe steal the X-Borg at this point. Just so we'll see it. There is a big chance that BINASIC will also consider getting the Moskov early on. I mean, I was so hyped about the Moskov, and we saw some good plays coming out of 30. Oh, there it is. Perfect. But yeah, I was about to say 30 was phenomenal with the Moskov, but we want to see more. We want to see more because I think the real highlight of the previous match was the Kufra and the Eudora and them just running around the map. For now, hopefully, if we get to see another Moskov from BINASIC, we see 30 just clutching the game for his team.
Yeah. Akai is getting hovered here by Honda Beast. Could be an Akai and Matilda, maybe an Akai and Farsa if they still want to go for a tandem that could potentially combo things down. But I see Matilda being a fantastic pick as well. Akai will be able to rotate around the map really well, then at the same time, I'll be able to maximize a good combo. But nope, not the Akai. They're gonna get the Gushayon, and if I'm not mistaken, later on that's gonna be switched up and going into the hands of PEIN.
Yeah. Going for the Gushayon and the Matilda, it's kind of like a Kaja Gushayon combo, but at the same time it's different. You still see the main idea where you lock down one hero in place for a good enough amount of seconds, and that's enough for the Gushayon to land the combo. But there it is, an early pickup on the Moskov. I wonder if this will work because there's so many dashes already for BINASIC, and they're gonna be up against a Minsitar. So generally, you don't want to have a Minsitar from the opposing enemy team with Matilda Moskov, and because I'm pretty sure you can't blink with Moskov under the King's Calling. But then again, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, there's a lot of counterplay possibility here for Shadow Blaze that if BINASIC just throw out their abilities too early and engage too early, one well-placed King's Calling puts them at the risk of eating up a combo from the Paquito or the last Insanity from the X-Borg. So actually, fans of the picks here for Shadow Blaze is something we don't see often, the Minsitar, but in the right hands with great timings with the King's Calling, it can be a really scary hero to go up against. BINASIC taking out more jugglers here. They take away the option of the Roger. Meanwhile, Shadow Blaze take out the Kufra. Not going to be going into the hands of Honda Beast. Let's see what BINASIC will pick up here. They hovered the Kai earlier, so they might consider picking that up. Jawhead still open if they want that as a tank.
I think that will be perfect. Although X-Borg might be a problem for the Kai in general, but that will be a good. It's the Fanny. Here we go. So it's PEIN. Likely, legend has it that PEIN is one of the best Fanny players out there. Back in MPL Season 1, that was around 2017 to 2018. Since then, Fanny has received so many massive nerfs that it disallowed Fanny to be to be part of the meta. Not only that, Fanny rose in the meta of having 2 purple buffs. Like there wasn't any orange buff before. It's just a buff, so that she'll have many options to get the purple buff from. But now it's separate things. But so all I'm trying to say is that so many things disallowed Fanny to be part of the competitive meta. But we'll see, as PEIN has proven as one of the better players of the Fanny here in the Philippines.
Yeah, let's see if this is going to be one of those Fanny games I'm pretty sure we're all familiar with, where it's just an unstoppable, uncatchable, cable-swinging beast. Or will Shadow Blaze have the right tricks up their sleeve to actually stop that from happening? Interesting lineup here for Shadow Blaze. I'm thinking who's going to end up in the tank role. Might actually be the Mincithar that's going to end up being the roam or the tank here for Shadow Blaze, but they might surprise us and turn that around, make it the Ruby instead. New offer BINASIC, lineup completed already, and with just the first 4 picks they already showed, it's gonna be, seems like a good mix of like comfort and at the same time those surprising non-meta picks that make us wonder why is it not considered top tier meta.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's one thing that we can describe it with. Not top tier. Yeah, I love it. Perfectly sums it up. But for BINASIC, I think that this might go the distance. This game might go the distance. Since this is Fanny and Moskov, both heroes are, I guess, greedy when it comes to the farming. They take up a lot of space. Shadow Blaze, though, it's X-Borg and Luyi. I want to see wombo combos, man. I want to see like your duality passive into like a last insanity, just destroying Team BINASIC. That's what I want to see. And hopefully we get to see it.
And Shadow Blaze will, that's something they're gonna strive for. Of course, Low Yi, once you eat up all those combos, then you keep getting pulled back in there. You're gonna have to worry about the follow-up there from the X-Borg. PEIN this time around not gonna be the jungle. It's 30 in the jungle with this Moskov, while PEIN goes into the turtle lane with his Fanny. Oh, Yuri's gonna be spotted out. That's a lot of damage right away coming out from Pablo. Execute, just not able to take down Yuri's Changla just yet. One piece goes in. Here comes PEIN Flicks with the steel cables, swinging around, trying to chase after Bubbles. Unstoppable. First blood going to PEIN. Quick rotation. Of course, that is a Fanny you're up against. Let's see if the expert will spot him out. Oh! Did he choose not to, or did he... What happened there? Did he check the bush?
He probably thought, nah, he's out. It's a Fanny. He's out. But he should... That was... He might have miscalculated that one. Oh, yeah. I mean, Honda Beast will pay for that, for the prize. So weird. It's really so weird. There's really not much explanation to it, but I think that he thought that his fire missiles will take care of it. It's just that fire missiles are like cone in nature, so kind of missed PEIN Flicks just at the edge.
Yep. Just on the outside, Pablo gets taken out up top. So that's going to be 2 kills already for BINASIC. A Shadow Blaze, they're able to get a much better farm early on here. But BINASIC, with their quick rotations, could prove to be a problem as the game advances. Once BINASIC gets a lot of progress done onto the turrets. Now with the first turtle up, let's see who'll be able to get it. 30 starts it off. He still has the last insanity to worry about. Honda Beast at the back line, just hitting level 3. Let's see if they'll be able to draw the attention away from Shadow Blaze. But no, they're saying focus. We're going to be focusing on this turtle right now. Meanwhile, that is Pablo nearby to help assist. Waiting to be level 4. That's going to be the meteor shower committed already by Oh My Yuri. That turtle goes to the hands of 30 Gaming. So that goes into the hands of BINASIC. Shadow Blaze trying to get away. The damage! Spear of Destruction lands! And the damage! The cleanup crew by PEIN. Woo! What a play there by BINASIC. Shadow Blaze had the right call. But then I think they underestimated 30's just instinct to throw out the Spear of Destruction.
Oh. Slow and steady. What BINASIC did, slowly just inching their way towards the turtle. It was a dance. They had Shadow Blaze focus on the turtle so that BINASIC will just try to to steal it in a way. And that's also another how to say this, another loose definition of the term BINASIC. But I don't want to dwell on that. What they did was amazing.
Yeah.
The timing from 30 gaming was phenomenal. And now the cover fire is there. Unfortunately, the Changu, the Gusion will be taken out.
Pablo, back up top, trying to hold the lane against PEIN. Look at him dance around and swing around Pablo. His Paquito gets taken out. As PEIN will be able to get a lot of progress done on this turret. Might actually break it. See what the Shadow Blaze response is. They have 3 members down bottom. Honda Beast and Oh My Yuri might get caught out if they're not careful. The pull coming in from Chillcat. The King's calling. No escape there for Oh My Yuri. Good combo there by Shadow Blaze, but they lost their tower up top. Let's see if they're going to be able to take the tower down bottom. They're up against the Gusion and the Chango, who might just be able to clear up those minion waves. But that's already 4 members of Shadow Blaze down bottom. But yeah, no, they have to back off here. Too risky to try to force that, and they might actually lose 2 towers up top as 30's spear throwing arm has been warmed up pretty well. Bubbles gets bursted down.
Good.
Ouch.
Woo. Bubbles tried, and Bubbles failed. Well, he did manage to secure the turret for now, but it will eventually be taken out by the minions. He tried, but the burst is just way too much. And 30 gaming is 0 and 0 and 4. Might not have kills, only assists for now, but ultimately, his contribution on how BINASIC is able to control just the map right now is phenomenal, even for a jungling Moscow.
Yeah, and that is Chillcat down, so no thank you for Shadow Blaze. Might be risky to contest this. Pablo senses that as well, immediately goes down to the bottom lane to try and push out the wave a little bit more. Top lane in dire straits here for Shadow Blaze, as it is just one inhibitor standing between BINASIC and the base there in the top lane, I mean. So Shadow Blaze, it's again, I feel like they're having a lot of difficulty trying to do the things that they want to do, seeing as there is the ever-looming presence of Honda Beast and PEIN. Look at that! Honda Beast immediately committing the circling eagle onto Bubbles, who was safely under tower and able to get a few hits in as well from the Soul Bloom, but Regen is gonna bring Bubbles back up. Yeah, it's just a tough game for Shadow Blaze.
It is tough, but it is not an impossible task for them. More than anything else, the fact that they aren't losing command of the game yet is good. I think that they have to really just fix their positioning at this point, Reptar.
Oh, BINASIC though just made the most out of a bit of a miscommunication, it feels like, from Shadow Blaze. A lot of things happening at the same time. I feel like, again, it was them about to do something, but then Yuri was just like, no, I'm gonna toss out my Meteor Shower. And then that stopped Shadow Blaze, and so they were thinking, wait, what are we gonna do? It's, I guess, same story as game number 1. Yuri having a great game with the Chang'e, not shy to use that Meteor Shower, knowing that, yeah, you want to deal damage, but then at the same time, you can just stop things from happening. Good combination with 30.
Oh my God.
Getting the stun onto Flame Haze, followed up by the Meteor Shower. That was a well-seasoned, what do you call that?
Oh,
A well-seasoned fishball.
I would love a well-seasoned fishbowl right now. Wait, I agree. The thing with Shadow Blaze is that the moment I said that it is not again a losing position for them, they get destroyed just like this particular point in the game. But more than anything else, I think I'll have to agree with you. You put it perfectly. They look like they're about to do something. They position themselves as if they are about to make a play. But BINASIC read through it all, and they stopped them on their tracks right now.
Yep. Just like that, BINASIC tried to commit a play there. Pablo, great dive into the back line. But then that is BINASIC with a response, but Shadow Blaze is fighting the last insanity. That's a double kill for the X-Borg. A shutdown and a triple kill for the X-Borg, but it's 30 Gaming still alive here. This is going to be the turnaround by Changwoo and 30, and just when Shadow Blaze felt like they found a massive opening, 30 had other plans with his signature Moskov, misses the Spear of Destruction toss though, but him and Changwoo have done the damage that they needed to do to stop Shadow Blaze from finding a big turnaround moment. Again, Shadow Blaze found a great opening, almost made it there. Okay, it's time for us to shine moment, but then BINASIC, 30, and Changwoo with a late entry to turn things around for BINASIC, even things around for BINASIC actually.
Yeah, I want to say Shadow Blaze should understand that they did something right and correct in that moment. They should feel that they can still do this and get their confidence from there, gain the momentum, and maybe try to turn this around for their team.
Again, the counterplay possibility for Shadow Blaze is really high here. BINASIC, if they get caught out in a moment like that again, this time around though they might not get so lucky, but that is Changwoo and Omayuri working well together. But Pablo, wow, turning things around, the 2-on-1 has went south, and that's a double kill for Pablo on the Paquito. Here comes Honda Beast in 30 Gaming, but Bubbles is there. That's going to be the stop, the vacuum combo. Unstoppable for this Moskov. Way too much damage coming out of him right now. Shadow Blaze are going to try to fight this out, but BINASIC are repositioning themselves. 30 might eat up the last insanity. He does. Shut down onto him. Honda Beast forced to go back, but here comes PEIN. Let's see if he'll be able to work some magic, but the cables are stopped there, but just for a moment. And look at that, PEIN is having a good time right now, just dancing left and right all over Shadow Blaze, chasing after Flame Haze. He might eat up a tower hit, he might go down. That's a basic attack chasing after him, and he gets taken out. I believe that was a basic attack for the minion in combination from damage from Pablo, taking out PEIN, and that is Shadow Blaze showing BINASIC, no, this isn't over yet. Again, the counterplay possibility is really high.
That is absolutely correct. I want to harp on the fact that they should be feeling something, Shadow Blaze. When they're winning those fights, they should feel that it is still doable. This is still winnable on their end, but as I say, in 30, just dancing around Chill Cat, playing with his food right now.
And that's going to be a double knockup by Pablo, but that is just going to try to stop what was inevitable. Him taken out. Double kill now for PEIN. Now BINASIC, I feel like they put on their serious boots. Like, okay, yeah, we've got to take this way more seriously now because Shadow Blaze just even up the gold. It's a higher possibility they might be able to turn things around. So now they're grouping up, 3, rotating, focusing down the Lord.
And a wonderful usage of the ultimate from Omayuri. I think that the real reason why BINASIC was able to get 2 kills to just corner Shadow Blaze into that position was because of Yuri's ultimate.
And now, coast to coast! That's a full court shot! The Spear of Destruction taken out Bubbles! 30 Gaming was, okay, I'm gonna get this Lord and then I'm gonna go get a kill. Put that in the highlight reel, definitely. But Shadow Blaze, since they were able to bring things much closer, they might be able to defend this. As the Lord marches up top.
Oh,
Pablo.
Oh my God! I think
it's
team that I'm glad to see it once again as. Okay, that's This is something interesting about Shadow Blaze. It's like they are high and low, nothing in between.
Yep, BINASIC though are taking down the members of Shadow Blaze one by one. 30 Gaming, woohoo, a little bit too eager to get a kill there. He gets taken out. So that's BINASIC for now. That's gonna be Bubbles going in with the teleport. How many will he bring with him? He brings the X-Borg with him. That's gonna be kill onto PEIN if PEIN can't get away, but PEIN does get away. The steel cable's helping him. The counterplay by Changwoo and Omayuri taking out the not yet taking out the X-Borg, actually taking out Bubbles. And that's gonna be Flame Haze in the mid lane trying to cover the retreat there of the X-Borg. Last Insanity trying to get away. Honda Beast will not be able to take down X, and that is Shadow Blaze. A little bit too close to comfort for a big turnaround for that will favor BINASIC, but they hold on.
It's it's a very precarious position for Shadow Blaze. The way that they have good defense. I think that they have a marvelous defense. Say a base defense. So what I'm talking about is that they have ways to punish BINASIC with the King's Calling, the Spear of Glory. They have also the pullback from the Ruby and the knockups from the Paquito. So they have control. More importantly, they have the best weight. Like, of a feature shower of a Chango and a Farce of they have the duality passive and the combo from Bubbles, Laluyi, so that's massive damage on heroes and on minions. And they also have the passive from BINASIC. They also have fire missiles for the defense. So, just said is that they have ways to defend. I'm just not sure if they have to win a game, but they have win to not lose.
Ooh, Shadow Blaze. They do get to trade that out. And now let's see what BINASIC can make out of this. They are going to be able to take Pablo out there. Now BINASIC have a slight opening here that they can make the most out of. On the Beast 30 Gaming, will they be able to spell out Chillcat and Flame Haze? They do. Use the Meteor Shower to steal away that purple buff. So now that Shadow Blaze backs against the wall, will be trying to defend this out. They were in a similar position in the last game. They have great counterplay capabilities just like that. Taking out 30 Gaming, committing the King's Calling. So no ultimate there for the X-Borg and the Minstar as well. So let's see if BINASIC will try to force something here, or will they be waiting for the Lord? They're pushing out the minion waves. A lot of pressure right now going onto the side of Shadow Blaze. So that will be a big opening for BINASIC to just freely take the Lord without a problem.
Okay, I want to say, this is a weird theory, but Blade, the real way for them to actually win the match is if it was 20 minutes. They will not have like the best heroes when it comes to killing BINASIC, but they have to rely on the fact that BINASIC and their heroes need to be down for a full minute so that Shadow Blaze can just run through from mid onto their base. I'm saying this because I'm looking at the heroes of Shadow Blaze and they don't have like that. It's unlike BINASIC, who does have the Moss so that they can push turrets.
Oh, that's going to be the Lord taken down by BINASIC. Goes into the hands of 30 Gaming. BINASIC not fully committing anything just yet. They know that they have to play it safe. They already have the Lord. Mission already accomplished. They don't need to force anything. No fight happening right after that. I think Shadow Blaze waited a little bit too long. PEIN goes in right away, focusing that turret. Not going to be able to take it down, but he's pulling a lot of attention away from Team BINASIC. Here comes Oh My Yuri on the beast as well. They come in the fight. That's going to be the last Insanity, taking out the Chang'e. So that's going to hurt for BINASIC not having their Chang'e. Shadow Blaze might be able to actually defend this final push. If Chillcat can get away, but he returns, re-engages. Pablo chasing after Honda Beast. Might be risky. That's going to be a lot of lifesteal for this Paquito. He's holding on. He's getting chased. Will he get taken down? And he does. PEIN with the kill. But the counter here from the low E combination by Bubbles. This might be a turnaround. Oh my goodness, there's 3 members of BINASIC down. They're deeply right into the back. Stops Honda Beast. Double kill. PEIN stands. PEIN is the only one remaining here for BINASIC. And let's see if we'll be able to make anything out of this. Himself and Shadow Blaze as well. They have to be careful. And Shadow Blaze making the most out of a BINASIC error.
Oh man, I love it. We're talking about how great the defense is for Shadow Blaze and the punishment. You know, the control of their anti get out of this sticky situation kind of thing with the King's Calling. And look at the damage that they are really piling up now. Oh, what a nice play from PEIN, by the way.
Yeah, Winter Junction keeping himself alive.
Yeah, unfortunately, man, there were a few mistakes from Shadow Blaze as well. There's a little things that a normal player would really just overlook. For example, it was, I think, the X-Borg onto the bottom lane that kind of took the aggro of the Lord, put it a little bit just upwards. That meant that the Lord will be able to, like, see the turret in the middle, in a way that he was already eyeing for the base, but he went for the mid lane, so that one dash from the Lord meant that it will automatically take down the inhibitor turret in the middle. And then up to the top when they were chasing Pain Flicks, were so focused on taking down Pain Flicks that they lost track of their top lane. So those are just like the minor mistakes from Shadow Blaze. Definitely an oversight on their part, but the effect is just so massive that now they don't have inhibitor towers left.
It'll be a tough defense to pull off, but if they do pull it off, again, they can do what you suggested. If it leads to a wipeout, if they have a minion wave walking down the mid lane, if the stars just align, once we hit that 20-minute mark, then Shadow Blaze might just surprise BINASIC here, because like the point that you mentioned earlier, the members of BINASIC actually have to get close, especially their main damage dealers in the Gusion, and then the Fanny as well have to get close to deal the damage that they want to do to be as effective as they can be. But then Shadow Blaze can counter that, and that might be the downfall of BINASIC. But seeing as how they are pro players, I'm pretty sure that they have that in mind. But when you're in the heat of the moment, it's something that sometimes you just forget, right? Because you're just thinking about the fight, you're thinking about the sequence, what can I do? This sequence here by BINASIC, again, they won't force it. They're really just waiting for the Lord at this point.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the jugular that we're talking about. Now it gets interesting, Raptor. 20 minutes is the thing that we call the TikTok timers, right? You have like a minute or so. It starts at 19 minutes when you have 60 seconds of a death timer, then it is +5 every other minute from 20 until 25, and then 25 onwards is a few seconds. Point is, you have a full minute that you're out if you die at this point. Team BINASIC, they will have the chance to take the Lord, and it's just elementary at this point. They have the right to take it, but Shadow Blaze, they have two of the best tools when it comes to the defense. They have the Luyi, they have the export. Wave clear is on their side. They also have Pakiro for the setup. They have the Kings calling for a way to stop the retreat from Team BINASIC. And they also have Ruby. Now, if BINASIC tries to brute force their way onto the base and they get wiped out, they will for sure lose this match. But Shadow Blaze, it's very critical for them to really defend their base at all costs. They have to focus right now. Which order, which hero is assigned to which lane, what skills they need to be put in, what is the timing of the skills. It's gonna be a very important minute of their career at this moment.
And now Shadow Blaze, that's gonna be one down already. Bubbles gets taken out. BINASIC has a 5 versus 4 advantage. 30!
Oh, 30!
Focusing straight onto the base! He goes for it and he gets it! Just like that, he basicked the turret. Basic attacks all the way for 30 Gaming, and BINASIC secures the Game 2 win and the series win versus Shadow Blaze.